Silva lost the services of Nigerian striker Samuel Chukwueze. Goalkeeper Bernd Leno is one of 3 players in the Fulham squad with past links to Arsenal. Silva has switched from the back 3 he used in the defeated Bournemouth, bringing Jorge Cuenca into a back 4. Sasha Lukic is sidelined with an adductor injury, giving long-serving Tom Cairney his first Premier League start of the season. Josh King, who's been used as a makeshift striker, is able to revert to a more favourable role because Raul Jimenez is considered fit enough for inclusion after a recent hip injury. Kenny Tete, who's missed the last 2 with a knee injury, is available once more. Former Arsenal midfielder Emile Smith-Rowe is also on the list. 2 weeks on from the win over West Ham, Mikel Arteta had a relatively stress-free international period, with David Raya unused by Spain and none of those in action picking up significant injuries. Jurriën Timber and Ricardo Calafiori won both matches with their respective countries. Declan Rice captained England and Abera Eza scored for them. Martin Zubimendi returns to the Arsenal team in Martin Odegaard's absence. If there is a concern, it's that Victor Gyökeres' shortage of club goals carried into his international commitments, but Arteta has defended his striker. Gabriel Martinelli, who's been among the goals for club and country, finds himself in the 20, but not in the starting 11.
And number 13.
To a level, especially later in the season, and they've dropped off because they've not handled pressure. Yeah. Now they've got to look around and go, we've got match winners.
Man who knows all about winning tackles for Arsenal. Alan Smith is alongside Rob Hawthorne. Evening to you, Rob.
Hello, Dave. Well, it's still too early to be making too many presumptions about Arsenal. Marco Silva's team have done well against them here on their last 2 visits, getting a draw and a win. But tonight, can Arsenal overcome them? Is the man in charge this evening. And the message is loud and clear that in the Premier League it is a game for everyone. So Fulham have robbed Arsenal of points on their last 2 visits to Craven Cottage. Can they do it again and put behind them their last 2 defeats in which they've taken the lead and ended up conceding 3 goals in each? Ryan Sessegnon making a positive start here, but Jurriën Timber takes it away from him. Up towards Victor Gyökeres, whose first touch is a heavy one. Arsenal started the day at the top. There's a familiar name there now in Manchester City. Arsenal need just a point to go ahead of them tonight, but a win to guarantee that they'll be there at the end of the weekend, with Liverpool not playing until tomorrow. Here's Sander Berge. Back to the former Arsenal goalkeeper Bernd Leno, who's playing his 126th game for Fulham tonight, which is 1 more appearance than he made for the Gunners. 4 years at the Emirates. He was injured for the big one, the FA Cup win. between the last international break and this one. And looking to pick up again where they left off. Here's Harry Wilson. Now Riccardo Calafiori. Four Premier League matches unbeaten now for Arsenal. And here is Gabriel, who's twice scored at this ground. Saliba scored here last season. Now Jurrien Timber. And Gyökeres trying to put a bit of pressure on Joachim Andersen.
Joachim Andersen certainly will enjoy the physical battle with Gyökeres. Loves to get tight to his man.
Andersen has been captaining Fulham, but gives way now to Tom Kearney. Here's Sessegnon looking for Kearney, who's made an energetic run forward, but it's clear. And further cleared by Leandro Trossard. Here's Andersen, backed by Berger. And here's Wilson. Andersen. Wanker, whose only previous start this season was in the opening game against Brighton.
Well, they'll have to be clever in the way that they attack Fulham. They're up against the Premier League's best defence out there, who don't give much away at all.
Yeah, it's just the 3 goals conceded this season by Arsenal in all competitions. They haven't conceded in the Carabao Cup, where Kepa Arrizabalaga played his only game for the club so far, and Raya has kept 4 clean sheets in the Premier League and a couple in the Champions League as well, where they've still to concede. Here's Declan Rice, who's been enjoying a more advanced role in recent games for Arsenal. Came back off Andersen's head. Will it drop for Gyökeres here? Cuenca did well there to outpass.